This is Sherwin with Gospel Music Buzz, and we're going to be speaking with Naomi Raine from Maverick City. Super excited to be talking to Naomi today. Naomi, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Oh man, so how are you doing today?
I'm good. We just got out of tour rehearsal, so I'm very tired, but I'm
Wow.
very good and excited because my song is out today. So I just woke up to a lot of nice, good news.
Yes, it's always exciting. I'm sure when you're releasing new music, and you're no stranger to releasing new music, but more importantly, releasing good music. And I also got to listen to it. And we're going to get into it in 1 second. But I have to start by just asking, a lot has happened even since the last time that we spoke. I think when we spoke, you guys were getting ready to go to the Doves Award or something like that, which sounds like, such a long time ago. There's been Grammys involved. There's been just so much that has been happening since. And so kind of just take us back to that moment, just with the nomination to the win to the live performance. Like, how has all that been?
I mean, it's been literally like a whirlwind. It's been beautiful though. Um, I was just thinking about the Dove Awards today and the acceptance speech, and just remembering that this is always supposed to be about Jesus and not really just about us. Like the reason that we go after diversity is because Jesus is about diversity. And so
Yeah.
people can see us and feel like it's about us, but it's not. It's about him. And that was literally I was being just, thankful this morning. And I was thinking about just how the Lord has allowed me to do this. Yeah, this whole season has been crazy because after the Doves was the Grammys, and even that we went on tour, there was just so much that happened, that was beautiful, that helped me just see the body of Christ in a new and different way. It's just super beautiful.
Yeah, and even as you talk about that, because I was listening back to one of your first single, "Pour Me Out," and if I'm thinking that so much have happened since all of this, even kind of going back to that moment when you were writing and you released that single. Like, how has I guess I would say your music as well as your ministry goals have changed, if any, since that? Because you've accomplished a whole lot since even releasing that. So would you say a lot has changed just from goals and music and ministry wise?
um you about to make me cry. I'm about to tear up. Thinking about, seriously, like thinking about the journey and all that has happened. um but I want to say no, I don't think much has changed in terms of my goal. I think that song, even Pour Me Out, was a prayer, asking the Lord to use me for his glory. And I think when I look at this, I go, wow, Lord, like you're answering prayers. And I know I didn't plan or I couldn't think about any of these details. I just
Of
knew
course.
I want God to use me, and whatever gifts and talents and anything I had, I just wanted him to get glory from it. And if I'm honest, I feel like he's doing that. I don't
Hmm.
I just feel like God is just using my life for his good. Um and it's just amazing. I don't have a lot of new goals. I do want to make music that matters. I do want to reach people. I think my dreams or my mind or what's possible, what I think about what's possible has increased. I'm like, oh wow, more is possible. I never thought that we would win a Grammy. I never thought
Yeah.
that I'd even be talking to you. I just didn't, this wasn't, I didn't have specifics, but I think I am dreaming bigger, now, in terms of like, okay, and what is the realm of possibility? Way bigger, but the heart and the goal is, and the passion is still the same.
I love that. The heart, the goal, and the passion is still the same. Those are nice little synopsis right there. And then, and this is one thing that I often wonder, right? So you're a part of Maverick City. Everyone knows that Maverick City is a collective. You guys are doing some amazing things together. But how do you keep your musical identity when you're a part of something that big?
Um, I think one of the things about Mav is that we like, individuality is celebrated, right? And so
Okay.
your uniqueness, I should say uniqueness,
Hmm.
uniqueness is celebrated. And so somebody said to me the other day, they're like, you have an R&B praise. And I'm like, you know what? I do. I really have an R&B praise. I think even when I sing, as a part of Maverick, I still bring who I am to the table. When we
Hmm.
write songs, we write from where we are and who we are, but it becomes something unique and special because it's collaborative, right? So there's like a bunch of other people. But I think in seeing other people's uniqueness, I'm going to be honest, I don't compete with these guys. I don't compete with Chandler and Dante, but they
Yeah.
inspire me. They inspire me when I hear their music, when I hear what they're doing. I'm like, oh yeah, like I got to put mine out, and we don't spar, but it's like we go based off each other. Brandon, same thing.
Yeah.
Like, what are you working on? Aaron, what are you working on? And when we get in the bus, we like whoever has the aux cord, like we fight over the aux cord to show each other our new music. And so I think it's like staying around creative
Wow.
people helps, me keep and retain my individuality because we've never been in competition with each other. We've never tried to be like each other. We've
Hmm.
always just made music together and say, hey, this works together. But we were so secure in who we are separately.
See, that's good because that's even biblical too, right? Because iron does sharpen iron, right? So I think what you're talking just makes perfect sense. And speaking about R&B praise, we can just jump right into Not Ready. So you got this new single. First off, when I heard the start of it, I was like, okay, okay, I see what we're gonna do now. I see where we're going. So talk about this single. I know you have a bigger project. I want you to talk about as well when the release date is that, how can people pre-order and pre-save the new project as well. But just talk about the single, Not Ready, that's available right now.
Not Ready is like literally one of my favorite songs right now. It's hard to say that because songs are like baby, so how
Uh-huh,
do you
uh-huh.
choose a favorite? Even though I feel like parents all have a favorite. But anyway,
They don't talk
um,
about it though.
yeah, I won't tell you who mine is. I love this song. It's a song really about a depression like that I had
Mm,
gone through. And really the Lord was teaching me that it was okay to pray, even if I didn't have anything to say, or even if I didn't know um what to do, or I wasn't ready to even listen to something he would
mhm.
tell us to do, and was really breaking down like my religious thoughts about how to pray. And if I'm honest, I'm one of those people that, has said to God, Lord, I don't know what to pray today. And it's like, but once you say that to God, you're already praying, you're already doing it. And the Lord had taken me through that season. And he was like, Naomi, I'm just going to be with you. I want you to come to me and I'm going to comfort you. Like, you come to me, I comfort you, and let's just be together and let me be with
Yeah.
you in this valley. Um, and so the song is about that. I wrote the song about that place when I didn't want to get out of the bed. And one of the last lines in the bridge is, help me remember all the plans that we made when we were both on the same page. And it was just a time where I was in a rut. I didn't want to do anything, but I was asking the Lord, like, yo, I know I have a purpose. I know I'm not finished yet. I know I'm not done. Help me, just remind me when I was on it, and we were talking and I was like, yes, like get me back to that place. And
Yeah.
I love this song. I was to say this last thing. I love this song because it doesn't tie up in a neat bow. It doesn't say, I am ready now. Like it doesn't, it just stays
Yeah.
right where it is. And I think Christians, I think people in general that love God and follow Jesus need to learn how to be okay where they are in order to heal and process and fully be developed so that they can move forward. And so it doesn't resolve. It's just, I'm not ready. And it's just a snapshot of the journey. But I think we need to learn how to sit in that sometimes.
And I think that's so beautiful what you said, right? Because even listening to it, you can hear the transparency, you can hear the vulnerability in the lyrics, and you're touching on real things. It's like, hey, my bills is paid. I may be getting money, my bills is paid, but I'm still stressed, right? So I think just in it, just that level of, hey, certain things may look like it's all gravy, but that's not the case. I still want to get back to that place. So I think, this I love the song already. And I think it touches, it just kind of just puts us into that place where we know who we need to get back to. We know where we need to get to. And even with everything else that is happening, everything else that is going on right now in the world, like what message would you have? Because there's a lot of people that's battling with depression, that's struggling with hate, that is just dealing with so much thing right now. Like what would you say to that person or just that group right now that's just looking for a word of encouragement?
Yeah, I would say start the conversation with the Lord. I for myself, because I can only speak for me, but I know a lot of
Of
people
course.
relate. Sometimes we can talk to our friends about things, and it ends up being like we just commiserate, right? We just go back and forth with, oh, I'm feeling this, or I'm sad, or I don't like it. I don't know. And that there's a space of that that's healthy. But after it keeps going, if there's no resolve, if there's no encouragement, if there's no lifting up, you can miss the healing that's supposed to come from confession, right? So we confessed up to one another that we might be saved, right, or healed. But I would say, hey, let's start the conversation with the Lord, because I think some of these emotions that we're feeling, some of the sadness, some of the pain, some of the grief and mourning that we're dealing with needs to be dealt with by the wonderful counselor, right? And the one that can really hear us, be with us in it, and comfort us. There are some things that can't be solved per se or fixed, and even the Lord won't fix them. He's not going to bring certain people back to life just so we can feel better. But he is a comforter, and we can get comfort from him, and an assurance and a peace that only God can give. And I think that as we seek him, and we don't have to have it together, we don't have to we don't have to do anything except seek him. And I believe that when we do that, there is a comfort and a peace that comes that we can't explain. And I think instead of looking for answers or like just a fix for all of our feelings, I think we should just be looking to the comforter, and he provides. And as we live through that stuff, there's clarity that comes. I was healed. I was healed in the presence of the Lord in my weakest and darkest moments, just because he was with me. I got so much
Yeah.
clarity on issues in life. So
Wow. Man, see you out here ministering to me. When I thinking I wasn't ready, you out here just ministering to me. So there we go. And last question for you, because I'm sure you got a lot going on today with this new release. Tell us, you have a new album on the way. Tell us about the new album. I know you guys are about to go on tour, Kingdom Tour. When is that starting? Just let the people know some of the things you have going on right now, and what they can, where they can find this pre-save for this album.
yes, Kingdom Tour starts June 1st. So in a few days, we just
Wow.
wrapped rehearsals last night. And so I'm super excited about that. My album Journey comes out 7/8, so that's July 8th. And I am super excited because, like, Not Ready is just a snapshot of the journey, but Journey goes through really the last 6 years of my life, the process the Lord has brought me through,
Wow.
in becoming a person. That's what I like to say. Being very aware, not just being a religious person, but really being a person, growing maturity, character,
Yeah.
and okay with myself, as well as pushing me to be better. It's just a self reflection and self discovery journey, one that happens in Christ, and there's a lot of ups and downs, but I'm super excited about it, and it'll be available July 8th. So yeah, I'm excited.
And people can pre-save and pre-order it as of today, right?
Today.
All right. So basically, when they're gonna go get the new single, Not Ready, y'all gonna be pre-saving and pre-ordering this. And since you're already in front of your computer, get your tickets to Kingdom Tour, because they're gonna be stopping at so many different stops. I already got mine, so I wasn't playing. On release day,
Y'all,
I got ours. Me and the wife is set. We are ready to get up in there and get our praise on. So we're not playing, because I know you guys got House Fire, you got Kurt Franklin, you got Jonathan McReynolds, and I'm sure so much more is gonna come along. So we're super excited about that. Naomi, thank you so much coming on. It's always great speaking with you. Tell the people where they can find you, just in case they haven't heard, this amazing person named Naomi, that God is just getting ready for all these big things. Where can they find you on socials?
Naomi Raine, NaomiRaine. That's on Instagram. That's on Facebook. That's on YouTube. Got some good stuff on YouTube. So you can find me all those places. And you can find me on tour. Get your tickets.
Come
Come
on, come
tour.
on.
Good show, y'all. It's really good. It's really good.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Really appreciate this. We always have a good time.
Exactly.